for another unboxing. This one is a bit special to me. It's an MST CMX crawler. Why is it special? Well, a little quick backstory behind it. I did a tribute build for A-Main Hobbies due to the people that work there. Massive shout out to Brett and Matt. I did the build for them and I told them that I'm going to send them the truck I built, and to my surprise they sent me this truck. This is a truck that I will keep forever. I don't care if I break it. It sits on the shelf in pieces. I'm not going to get rid of this truck. This one means a lot to me. So without going over that too much, massive thank you to A-Main Hobbies. Do yourself a favour, go and check out what they've got. Moving on, let's do the unboxing. Tamiya body. First thing we notice on these trucks, Tamiya makes some of the best bodies around. They've got the most detail, nice light buckets, nice grille, all the nice things you want in a body, Tamiya, which is excellent. I'm really happy about that. The box looks nice, nice box art, nice feel. You'll notice in one of my other videos I said about if the box feels nice, odds are what's in it is nice too. Let's not beat around the bush too much. I'm going to pull this truck out so we can have a bit of a sticky beak. Okie dokie. In this end, we have the radio. Bear with me here, and you'll have to excuse the noise. Okay, so here is the radio. How does it feel? It doesn't feel like it cost a fortune, but it doesn't have to. I've had plenty of radios that don't cost a lot of money, but they're actually really nice. It's a pretty simple layout. I can't see that you're going to go accidentally knocking any buttons while you're using it, so that's a good thing. It takes, by the looks of things, 4 AA batteries, which is good. I don't like a remote that uses too much power or too many batteries, because that's just more money that you've got to pay, and I can't get the cover back on. There we go. Lovely. So that's the remote. Run of the mill. Here it is, does what it's supposed to. That's not what we want to look at though, is it? Move the box out the way. Next on the list is decals. Also from another video you'll see that I love decals. Tamiya make brilliant decals. There's Tamiya body sheet here with decals, which I like. So that's wonderful. That's their CMX decals. I've never had one of these trucks. Sorry, MST, not CMX. I've never had one of these trucks, so it's nice to see. Okay, so the Tamiya sheet they give you, this is a little surprising, is what they used when they made the truck. All the decals are used. That's fine. Let's have a look what else we've got. Another bag here. I'm trying to do this reasonably quick because I find whenever I do these videos I rant and rave about lots of little things. I keep telling myself that I'm not going to make it a really long video, and then when it gets to 15 minutes in I say, mate, you've got to stop. Okay, more Tamiya decals. I really like these. So these are the MST decals. They're actually pretty good too. Look, there's a real man inside according to this one. You probably can't see it. There's some nice comical ones. There's some nice branded ones. These are the sort of decals you'll actually use, and that's a good thing. Okay, next we have these little rubber bands, which look like a lady's hair tie. They are to hold the battery in, which I'm yet to experience, so I don't know if they're any good. Oh, wow, they feel rather tight. We'll see how they go. There's a few other odds and sods in there, a servo horn, some body posts, body pins, shock spacers. There is. Oh, this is nice. If I can keep hold of it. There is a little spanner, some Allen keys. Oh, that's a pretty good idea actually. That's essentially a little handle for for your wheel nut. Like a new style cross brace without the other two that you probably won't use. And it's also got a spare grab screw. I'm assuming that's for your motor. Lovely. So anyway, that's those bits. Some advertising, key features about their rally vehicles apparently. More advertising. That one's actually about the crawler, so this one's relative to what we're looking at here. Lovely. Next, the Tamiya, Tamiya, wherever you're from, however you pronounce it, is fine. This is the sheet that comes with the Ford Bronco body, which is marvellous. That way you know how it should be, I guess, should something come off, or should this not be done when you get it. I believe they actually do kits of these trucks that the body's not done, so you can do it yourself. Exploded manual. I'm not opening that up because I'll never fold it back the same. That's essentially a really detailed instruction book, which is wonderful. It all seems laid out pretty well. It should be easy to figure out how it all goes. That's how your battery O-rings go. So anyway, that's marvellous. Paperwork on the ESC, handy. I mean, that's in Japanese, not handy. That's in English, is handy. So at least you know what you're doing. It's pretty straightforward. I'm not sure if it's got a drag brake or not. Forward brake, reverse. Yes, it does. Forward brake, reverse off, lipo, nickel metal. So pretty straightforward, which is good because this truck's not expensive. It's not cheap either, but it's a good entry-level truck for someone. And the best thing for entry-level is easy to use. Now, the bit we've all been waiting for. And for this, I will bring you down to the truck. This is the little Ford Bronco. Now, I'm a Ford fan. I love these things. It is so nicely detailed. Like I said before, Tamiya do the best job with bodies. And this paint, oh, that is pretty. This, the camera doesn't do it justice. It's almost got a coppery brown tinge to the red, which is lovely. And this is lovely too. If I can hold this thing still. There's a Dean's plug. I run Dean's, so this is perfect. I don't have to change anything. This is about as ready to run as you can get. I can literally plug a battery in that I've already got sitting here and drive it. If I can get the body pins off, I will show you how she looks under the hood. Okay, so short wheelbase rock crawler trail truck. First things first, this is brilliant. This is how all trucks should be, so that when your battery's there, the weight's where you want it. Those shocks are actually quite nice. I know they're not as expensive as the axial trucks and the Traxxas crawler, etc., but they're quite nice. 26 turn motor, which I believe is MST's own motor. The XB40 ESC. I mean, look, it's a simple, well thought out crawler so far as I can see. It's got plastic links, which is fine. It's a cheaper truck. And they're short too, so I don't see that there's going to be a whole lot of flex in these. Obviously, there's going to be options to upgrade this and whatever else, which is wonderful. I have seen some really nice upgrades out there for these, so I'll definitely be looking at those. But as far as a quick overview of what this truck is, it's pretty nice. I've actually got these tyres on my Tamiya Pajero. Oh, sorry, I've just gotten distracted here. That has to be the longest battery lead I've ever seen. Anyway, so these tyres are fantastic. Plastic rims, not overly phased about that. For me, this truck is going to be well looked after, enjoyed. I'm not going to bash it. I'm not going to do anything silly with it. I'm just going to enjoy driving a classic Bronco on a short wheelbase and really, just really scale stuff if I can. I like that there is plenty of length on the body posts. Gives you good options to change the body. I will be cutting these off as I'm just going to run the Bronco body. As far as the servo goes, off the top of my head, I've got no idea. I didn't research this truck. This truck was sent to me by A-Main, so it is what it is. I'm going to drive it exactly how it is. Should the servo need upgrading, I will change it. Apart from that, everything else is going to stay exactly how you see it, unless I break something, or unless I decide I want some different old school wheels that suit the body. All that might happen. Anyway, this is a quick unboxing to show you what you get with this truck. Do yourself a favour. I know I've said about A-Main. Go and check it out if you want to look at one of these. Their shipping is incredibly quick. This got to me in a week. That was from the States to Australia. That's quick. That's very quick, actually. Go and check them out. They're nice trucks. Also, there's lots of different wheels, tyres, hop-ups, heaps of bits. I'm sure the options to upgrade this truck and make it different, nicer, better, whatever, I'm sure the options are endless. So if you want a simple, easy to work on crawler / trail truck that doesn't cost you a fortune, check these things out, because they are cool. There's also different body types too. There's not just this one. I believe there's a cruiser, a newer cruiser, and some others. But go and have a look. Also, I think you can buy chassis kits by themselves without the body, so you can do whatever you like. Options are endless. Go and check them out. It's a wicked little truck. I honestly can't wait to take this thing out for a run. So massive thank you to A-Main Hobbies. It's an absolute honour to have them send me this truck. It's something that I'll never forget. Anyway, if you got the money, is it worth it? I'd say so. If you don't want to go and spend $600 Australian example on an SCX10 or so forth, go and buy one of these. It's a great entry level truck that looks reasonably capable. I've heard nothing but good reviews on the chassis, so you've got nothing to lose. Go and buy one. Thanks for watching.